All right, you guys, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 video. We've got some news to talk about regarding the upcoming game, as well as the reveal date that was leaked by insiders that you guys do not want to miss out on. Hey, what's up, everyone? Wes here. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to start off by talking about the biggest news. Obviously, we know the teaser cycle has started for Modern Warfare 2. In the last video, we covered the fact that Infinity Ward changed their social media profiles and confirmed Simon Ghost Riley that's going to be in Modern Warfare 2. So we know something is going to be happening soon for MW2. The question is when? Well, according to COD MW2 Informer, they tweeted Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will be revealed to the world on May 30th. Leading up to then, we'll also receive teasers and leaks. So May 30th is not the date that I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be closer to like May 28th, which is around the same time as the NFL draft, and it's also in the middle of the week. Overall, I think it would have just been a better day, but either way, May 30th is the potential date according to these leakers, which is really good news because we're finally going to get more information regarding Infinity Ward's next game. Now, with the reveal on May 30th, we also have some news regarding a potential playtest happening next week as well. That is being backed up by pretty much every industry insider and leaker. So according to COD MW2 Informer, they tweeted, prepare for Modern Warfare 2 gameplay leaks next week. Content creators will be playtesting MW2 next week. 99% chance this will result in leaked gameplay, which is par for the course with most NDA playtests that happen. So next week, influencers are going to be playing Modern Warfare 2, which begs the question, will they be focusing primarily on the campaign, or will it be more towards the multiplayer aspect? Typically, Call of Duty releases the campaign first and hypes people up with that way, and then they give multiplayer information usually in midsummer. So if people play the multiplayer for MW2 this early, that means multiplayer information could be coming as early as next week. Tom Henderson also backs that up, stating if Infinity Ward does end up letting creators play MW2 next week, it's good for two reasons. They're getting early feedback to implement any needed changes, and they're comfortable enough to let it all leak. And what I'll say is this: Call of Duty has a lot of creators that they let play the game early to kind of build up the marketing and hype for the new games. So the days of content creators not playing the new Call of Duty or just new games in general until it gets released to the rest of the public are kind of over. Next up, we have a tweet from Ralph's Valve that further confirms that creators and other influencers will be playing Modern Warfare 2 next week. The tweet says, it's true, reliable SoCal residents and influencers are being given invite tokens to play test Modern Warfare 2 next week. Exciting times. Now, it's obviously worth taking this information with a grain of salt because this is not confirmation. It is coming from a leaker slash industry insider, so we don't know if this is 100% true, but Ralph's Valve has been pretty on point lately, so I have no reason not to believe them. But regardless, that is worth taking things into consideration, that this information might not be fully accurate. Now, let's say this stuff is fully accurate and creators will be playtesting next week. The question remains, what do they plan on playing? Like, what is this playtest going to be? Is it going to be of Call of Duty Warzone 2? Will it be multiplayer? Is it going to be campaign, or will it be the highly rumored DMZ mode that's essentially Call of Duty's take on Escape from Tarkov? I have a feeling this reveal is going to start things off with showing off the actual story and the lore behind this next game. We know it's going to be Modern Warfare 2. We know it's a direct sequel, so we're going to see characters from the original Modern Warfare 19 and even some callbacks to the OG Modern Warfare 2, which should paint a picture for what the rest of the game is going to look like, because whatever we get this next week is going to have serious implications for the rest of the stuff that we're going to get. If they show off campaign footage and it showcases an area or a setting of the game, then we could use that knowledge to kind of guess what we're going to get for the rest of the game. And I'm talking different locations for the multiplayer as well as the potential location for Call of Duty Warzone. The marketing for Call of Duty usually trickles new information as well as teasers and leaks throughout the months leading up to the game. So even if we don't get anything but campaign this time, then we know that we're going to get multiplayer very soon, probably around June or July, with things like Warzone and the potential third game mode happening closer to launch. Infinity Ward has had 3 years to work on Modern Warfare 2. We know it's being built on an engine made from the ground up for Modern Warfare 2 as well as Warzone in mind, and they've already got such a strong baseline for how to make a good Call of Duty game with Modern Warfare 19. They crushed that game. It was probably one of my favorite Call of Duties in the past years, probably since Black Ops 2. So for Modern Warfare 2, they pretty much have to build on what they did for Modern Warfare 19, but just with more content at launch. We know that this game is going to be a 2-year game, so they're going to have enough content for the next 2 years to keep people playing. And I think that Call of Duty has been able to perfect their live service model to a point where I'm genuinely impressed. But Modern Warfare 2 is very much an ambitious project that I'm kind of concerned about. There's going to be a brand new engine. There's going to be a new campaign, multiplayer, Warzone 2, as well as the Escape from Tarkov mode that could be bigger than Call of Duty Warzone and the multiplayer combined. So I'm really hoping 3 years was enough time to actually do everything that they're trying to do. I think it is, especially whenever you consider how many developers are actually working on this project. There's Infinity Ward, there's Raven Software, there's probably Sledgehammer that's going to work on some aspects for MW2, and I can even see Treyarch also assisting with the development of this game to actually get it shipped. One of the things that I would love to see for Modern Warfare 2 is a ranked mode at launch and skill-based matchmaking that's not as relevant in this game as it was in Modern Warfare 19. I honestly think if there's a game that has a ranked mode, then there really shouldn't be skill-based matchmaking. For the majority of the player base, I think that it should be random, but I also think there should be some sort of skill-based matchmaking for lower skill players up to a certain level of playtime. Skill-based in Modern Warfare 19 was turned up to 1,000, and it kind of turned me off of the multiplayer and even the Warzone for that matter. I don't like playing up against players that are like really highly skilled, because then it usually turns into me and my teammates getting destroyed rather than having a fun gameplay session where we're not constantly sweating all the time. Hopefully all of the feedback that they received for Modern Warfare 19 regarding skill-based, as well as just the matchmaking in general, was taken into consideration for MW2, but I have a feeling that it probably wasn't. That's because the data that they have says that player retention lasts longer with their skill-based matchmaking system in place. And the more that you increase the player retention means more opportunities for them to buy microtransactions on the in-game store. So it's a negative for those of you that are hardcore gamers, but it's a net positive for the normies that are not the best at Call of Duty games. At the end of the day, average players are more likely to buy microtransactions than your hardcore gamer. So I would just not expect skill-based matchmaking to be removed. Next up, I want to talk about a tweet from the Ghost of Hope. They actually tweeted, the Warzone 2 map will heavily take inspiration from Medellin, Colombia. And Ghost of Hope actually attached a screenshot of the location in Colombia, which if you look at the image looks similar to Modern Warfare 2's favela. I don't know about you guys, but I like the vibe of a Colombian war zone. I think that'd be pretty cool, but I've got a feeling that it's going to be just areas of Colombia, and I think a lot of it will be more lush trees and woods. I just hope that whatever we get for the next Warzone game, the engine does not come with that Instagram filter that washes out all of the colors. I want a game like Black Ops 2 that's bright and vibrant and not all of the gray Pantone that we got with Modern Warfare 19 and even Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm not a fan of the Instagram filters. I just like clean, clear looking games. I think if people have to use NVIDIA filters to make the game look like Fortnite, there's probably something wrong with the visuals in your game. So I'm hoping whatever we get for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, that they improve on the visuals. And I think if Warzone 2 takes place in Colombia or a favela-like landscape, then I think we're in for a pretty vibrant game. But guys, that is going to wrap it up with this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Are you excited about the reveal next week? Do you think it's going to happen, or do you think this information is incorrect and we're going to have to wait a little bit longer? I'm curious to see what your thoughts are in the comment section. Guys, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel with your notifications on, and don't forget to check back again tomorrow for another video like this one.